I'm Jennifer Gay, one of the children's hour announcers. For the next few minutes, I'd like you to see some of the children's programs. I'm alone in the studio at the moment because rehearsal hasn't started yet. But before it does, I'd like to give you an idea of the sort of things you can see in our program.
For most of my childhood, I did not have a stable place to live. My parents got separated when I was young. After they split, my mom, sister, and I ended up living with different relatives and friends. Since then, my mom got and lost a number of apartments, and when we were not together, I had to move from place to place.
We lost our housing when the economy got really bad, and we had to close all of our stores. Both of my parents didn't have a job, and they just kept looking for several months. That summer, the power and water got shut off. We didn't have electricity or water for 6 months. We had to eat at the gas station at the corner because they had a microwave. The toilet smelled really bad because we couldn't flush because the water was shut off. We had to bring buckets to a local church to fill with water for the toilet bowl.
I really hate moving from place to place. It is hard. It is so hard because you get to know people and then you have to move. It made my life hard. When we lived with other people, they were not nice to us. We couldn't ask them for anything. They were mostly mad that we were there and did not want anyone else to know, especially their landlord.
After aging out of foster care in my senior year of high school, I became homeless again. I had a scholarship to college, but I lived in my car and on the couches of some relatives and friends for 2 months before college. Housing solutions just didn't really exist. I made it through my first year of college, but as the year ended, I was again without housing. I crashed out on the couch of a girl I met at a party. After a couple of weeks, I was buying all the groceries, and because she did not have a car and I did, I was expected to drive her and her kids wherever they needed to go. I was not able to find other housing, so I felt stuck. This happens a lot when you are doubled up. You feel indebted to the people for letting you stay, but then you are taken advantage of by them. They took my money and then told me I had to leave.
It's like hard, you can't sleep, you just like wait, you just go to sleep for like 5 minutes and you wake up again and your like stomach hurts and you're thinking, I can't sleep, I'm going to try and sleep, but you can't because like your stomach's hurting and it's because it doesn't have any food in it.
We have to sometimes take food from a church. It's hard because my grandmother's also out of work and we usually get some food from her.
And sometimes when I don't eat, my stomach, you can hear it's like growling, you can hear it.
My mom will sometimes like make food and then she won't have enough, so at night we'll just eat cereal or something. Other times my parents will fight about money because they don't have enough money to pay the food.
It's kind of embarrassing because the next day you go to school asking kids if they want this or if they want that. If they have cereal and they haven't opened it yet, you go ask them if they want their cereal.
I kind of feel like it's my fault that we don't have enough money. I feel like it's my fault that they have to pay for me and the clothes that they buy for me.
Before the truck, I always saw all these homeless people and I would feel so bad for them. And then as soon as we started living in the truck ourselves, I've seen even more and I just feel so bad. And even though I'm homeless myself, I want to do as much as I can to help them get back up on their feet. Every time I see like a teenager or any other kid fighting with their parents or arguing with them and like not doing what they're told, it really hurts me because they could be in my shoes, and of course I don't want them to be in my shoes, but they need to learn to appreciate what they have and who they have in their life because it may be the last day they might have it.
Well, now you've had a look round the sort of things you can see in our programs.
Time to go home, time